This story is narrated, musicalized, and subtly edited by an actual human for Forestories. Hope you enjoy. Uncle Wiggily's Picnic by Howard R. Garis.
Come on, Uncle Wiggily! Wake up! Wake up!
Called Nurse Jane Fuzzy Wuzzy in the hollow stump bungalow one morning.
Come on!
What's that? What's the matter? Is the chimney on fire again?
Asked the bunny gentleman, and he was so excited that he slid down the banister, instead of hopping along from step to step as he should have done.
Of course the chimney isn't on fire,
laughed Miss Fuzzy Wuzzy.
But this is the day for the picnic of the animal children, and you promised to go with them to the woods.
Oh, so I did!
Exclaimed Uncle Wiggily, and he put one paw on his pink nose to stop the twinkling, which started as soon as he grew excited over thinking the chimney was on fire.
Well, I'm glad you called me, Nurse Jane. I'll get ready for the picnic at once. What are you going to put up for lunch?
Oh, some carrot bread, turnip cookies, lettuce sandwiches, and a nut cake,
answered the muskrat lady.
That sounds fine,
laughed Uncle Wiggily.
I'm very glad I'm going to the picnic.
Well, you had better hurry and get ready,
remarked Miss Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Here come Jackie and Petey Bow Wow to see if you aren't soon going to start.
Uncle Wiggily looked from the window of his hollow stump bungalow and saw the two little puppy dog boys coming along. Jackie was so excited that he stubbed his paw and fell down twice.
Ouch!
While Petey was so anxious to show Uncle Wiggily what was in the package of lunch the puppies were going to take to the woods, that Petey fell down 3 times and turned a back somersault.
Ouch! Ouch!
Uncle Wiggily! Uncle Wiggily! Aren't you coming?
Barked Jackie.
Hurry, or it may rain and spoil the picnic,
added Petey.
Oh, I hope not,
answered the bunny gentleman.
For if there's one thing more than another that spoils a picnic, it is rain. Snow isn't so bad, for we don't have picnics when it snows.
Maybe it won't rain,
spoke hopefully Nurse Jane, who was busy putting up lunch for Uncle Wiggily.
There isn't a cloud in the sky.
And surely enough, when Uncle Wiggily, Nurse Jane, and dozens of animal children started off to the wood for their picnic, the sun shone bravely down from the blue sky, and a more lovely day could not have been wished for. The forest where the bunny gentleman, Nurse Jane, and the animal children went for the picnic was a large one, with many trees and bushes. There were dozens of places for the squirrels, rabbits, goats, ducks, dogs, kitty cats, and others to play. And when they reached the grove, they put their lunches under bushes, on the soft, cool green moss, and began to have fun.
Oh, Uncle Wiggily, please turn skipping rope for us,
begged Bright Eyes, the little guinea pig girl.
And please come play ball with us,
grunted Curly and Floppy Twisty Tail, the piggy boys.
Have a game of marbles with us,
teased Billy Wagtail the goat and Jacko Kinktail the monkey chap.
I'll play with you all in turn,
laughed the bunny gentleman, He was in the midst of having fun and was just gnawing off a piece of wild grapevine to make a swing for Lulu and Alice Wibble-Wobble, the ducks, when up came hopping Bully No-Tail, the frog boy. Bully was quite excited.
What's the matter, Bully?
Asked Uncle Wiggily.
There is a big crowd of boys and girls over on the other side of the pond. They're having a picnic too. Real boys and girls,
Added Bolly, who was Bully's brother.
Well, that will do no harm.
Laughed Uncle Wiggily.
Let the real boys and girls have their picnic. They will not see us, for very few boys and girls know how to use their eyes when they go to the woods. I have often hidden beside a bush, close to where a boy passed, and he never saw me. Let the boys and girls have their picnic, and we will have ours.
So that's the way it was. Uncle Wiggily and the animal children played tag, and they slid downhill. Perhaps you think they could not do this in summer, when there was no snow. But the hills in the forest were covered with long, smooth, brown pine needles. And these layers of needles were so slippery that it was easy to slide on them. Wee, wee, wee! And then, all of a sudden, just about when it was time to eat lunch, it began to rain. Oh, how hard the drops pelted down. Rain, rain, rain.
Scurry for shelter, all of you.
Cried Nurse Jane.
Get out of the rain.
The animal boys and girls knew how to take care of themselves in a rainstorm, even if they had no umbrellas. Most of them had on fur or feathers, which water does not harm, and they snuggled down under trees and bushes, finding shelter and dry spots, so that no matter how hard it poured, they did not get very wet. They hid their lunches under rocks and overhanging trees, so nothing was spoiled. And when the rain was over and the sun came out, as it did, the animal picnic went on as before. And when the food was set out on flat stumps for tables, there was enough for everyone, and plenty left over. Nurse Jane was looking at what remained of the good things to eat, when Jackie Bow Wow, who, with Petey, had been splashing in a mud puddle, came running up wagging his tail.
Oh, Uncle Wiggily! Barked Jackie. What do you think? Those human children on the other side of the wood, they had their things to eat out on some stumps for tables, just as we had. And when the rain came, oh, it spoiled everything.
They didn't know how to keep their lunches dry.
Added Petey.
Now they haven't anything to eat for their picnic. And they are starting home. And some of them are crying.
That's too bad!
Murmured Uncle Wiggily.
Too bad that the rain had to spoil their picnic. Now, we have plenty of things left that children could eat. Nuts, apples, some popcorn and pears.
For the animal folk had brought all of these, and many more, to the woods with them.
We have lots left over.
We could give them something to eat.
Spoke Nurse Jane.
But how are we going to get it to them? We can't call them here, and it would never do to let them see us carrying the things to them.
No,
Agreed Uncle Wiggily.
but I think I have a plan. We can make some baskets of birch bark. Some of the animal children, such as Jacka and Jumpo Kinkytail the monkeys, and Johnny and Billy Bushytail the squirrels, are good tree climbers. Let them climb trees near where the real children are having their picnic, and lower to them on grapevine ropes the food we have left.
Oh, yes!
said Billy Bushytail, one of the squirrel boys.
What jolly fun!
Quickly, Nurse Jane began to gather up the food. Uncle Wiggily put it in birch bark baskets the animal children made, and then, with the baskets fastened to vines, in their paws or claws, the animal children went through the woods to the place of the other picnic. Uncle Wiggily and the remaining animal children followed. There, the poor, disappointed human children were, looking at their rain-soaked and spoiled lunches. Some of them were crying.
We might as well go home,
grumbled a boy.
Our picnic is no good.
Mean old rain,
sighed a girl. But just then, the animal chaps with lunches from Uncle Wiggily's picnic, lunch which had not been rained on, climbed up into trees over the heads of the boys and girls. Not a sound did the animal chaps make. And when the human boys and girls had their backs turned, there were lowered to the stump tables enough good things for a jolly feast. Apples, pears, popcorn, nuts, and many other dainties. A little girl happened to turn around and see the birch bark baskets of good things just as the animal children scurried off through the trees.
Oh, look!
cried the girl.
The fairies have been here. They have left us some lunch in place of ours that the rain spoiled. Oh, see the fairy lunch!
Yay!
And I suppose that is as good a name for it as any, since the boys and girls didn't see Uncle Wiggily's friends lower the baskets from the trees. And the human boys and girls ate the lunch and had a most jolly time. And so did the bunny gentleman and his picnic crowd. That's the end of this story, but there's many more in Uncle Wiggily's storybook. See you in the next one! If you liked this story, please like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe to our channel for more forest stories.